What's fantastic about UIG training is not only do you have national training that's available to you from a corporate standpoint when you're first coming into the industry, is you also have a direct sales manager that's in your market that's accessible to you on a daily basis. They meet with you regularly starting from day one. They go out in the field with you. They are your number one go-to. And it's really their role to help you build your success. They're not successful if you're not successful.
Yeah, absolutely. UIG has a great training program. You go through ITC, then you get training from your district sales manager. And then you also get out in the field training. So at no point are you ever, left alone once you get hired. We are there to help you every step of the way.
You'll always have the support of UIG. You always have a district sales manager to go out in the field, train you, take you out on appointments, teach you the ropes.
So the training, I think we have very, very good training opportunities here. And I'm comparing it to some of the other FMOs that I've been with throughout my 24-year career in this industry, and just insurance in general. It's very concise, and people know what to expect. Right, and I think that's one of the main things when you're joining a new FMO or joining a new program. You want to make sure that you understand what you're going to be going through and what path you're going to be led on. And I think that UIG does an excellent job of doing that, and even better now than in the past. So we've definitely grown in that part. From the Zoom meetings or webinars, when I started, that's what they were, webinars, to the field training, to the assigned sales support staff, to your DSM that goes, that is in constant contact with you. And the training is very, very good here, and it doesn't end. So we've got our national calls that we do, on a monthly basis now, and then we have our rookie training every week, which is very, very informative. And actually, what I love about that rookie training is that. Number one, it's done at a time where all my agents can be on it. Number two, the feedback that I get from my agents afterwards is fantastic, because it always solicits more training from me. So it does ensure that there are going to be more questions and whatnot that I can follow up and answer things that sometimes I wouldn't even know to go over with them. So. The training at UIG is very, very good.
The training actually is ongoing, and whether you're doing your own self-training or whether it's doing your company training as well. I went through ITC training and went out with my district sales manager at the time, Maylee Coddington, and she stayed with me throughout the whole process until she felt comfortable enough that I was comfortable enough to be able to deliver and talk about the products that UIG sells.
For me, what was really important is I had the support as a brand new agent, never in the industry prior to this period. And I had a manager who really invested in me, really showed me how to do this business, because I believed in it 100%. And so from that standpoint, being an agent for 5 years before moving up to the district manager position, my philosophy was always just to pay it forward. That someone invested in me, took the time to invest in me to grow me professionally. So that's my commitment to anybody that comes on and works for me, is to pay that forward and to try to give you the tools that you need to be successful if you seriously want to do this business and be successful in this business. So that's, for me, was really important, to have that support and guidance and training.
When I first heard about UIG and the promise of one-on-one mentoring to teach the Medicare Advantage and prescription drug plan types of products, I was super excited because it's so complicated. There's so many regulations and so many opportunities to get yourself kind of in trouble. I really wanted someone to go into the homes with me and show me exactly what's compliant, what's not compliant, and what works. And that is exactly what happened to me.
You know, the types of training, lots. UIG is extremely hands-on with their training, learning Medicare products, hospital indemnity, cancer plans. There's constant webinars, Zoom trainings, lots and lots of opportunities for just education and growth. But also every agent that comes into the company, they're going to be assigned essentially a trainer or a manager of some sort that's going to be working with them very hands-on, you know, early on in their career with UIG. So the nice thing with UIG is that you're in business for yourself, you're self-employed, but you're not by yourself, and you have help and support constantly.